Black Ops Diamondback M4 AEG. Oh, when I bought this, someone had already changed the handguard. So that caused an issue with the rotting here. It stripped it out. You can see here that I'm using this particular sling. I've got a red dot. I've got a GoPro mount, which I actually have not been using. And I've got this lens protector for the scope. Also, one thing different about mine is that I replaced the buttstock with an AR-15 buttstock. So that's different. I also have this foregrip here. It's a vertical foregrip, and I've not really been using that much lately. One thing about this M4 though is that this front sight here is actually fixed, and the battery is stored here in the hand guard, and I'm usually using an Enigma. I've got a LiPo, but I don't really use it that much. I prefer to use the Enigma. This is my Gen 2 hater. One thing to note about my Gen 2 is that I got it off Amazon, and my particular model is defective. The spring jams a lot, and I've not had time to really take it apart and, you know, fix that. But you know, you can see it's a nice gun. Like, if you got the money, go buy one. It's really good. They're not that expensive either. They're actually kind of cheap. So that is weapons right now, I suppose. You've probably seen this in action quite a bit in the videos. There's really not much to say about it. Mine's got some wear and tear on it, you know. The hop-up unit is the other side with the hop-up. You know, really not a whole lot to say. If you've seen the videos, you've seen how it performs. With my sling, I like to single point it, so that's a little fun fact, I guess. With stock, I usually let it fold out as far as possible. But if I'm running off the hip and I gotta switch hands a lot, I'll bring it all the way in. Some time to talk about how we communicate on the field. One way of doing that is an armband, showing if you're friendly or not. But mostly, we communicate either by yelling our freaking heads off, which works to a degree, or we use a Baofeng. This particular model is the Baofeng UV5R Plus Pro, Plus. As you can see, earpiece with it, and it's programmed, easy to charge, easy to work, you know, pretty easy to use, right? And lately, where I've been running it, I'm not using my radio pouch a lot. So in the past few videos, I've been using my hydration bladder, which, in all honesty, I have not used my hydration pack at all. And all the games we've done, I have not used it a single time. I just, I used to carry Gatorade or something with me. That was a pretty good time going to BBs. Lately, we've been using the Tippmann Tacticals, usually 25 grams, although we have variated on the brand and the amount of grams we're using. But yeah, that's usually what we're going with. It's easy to afford, and you get a crap ton of them. And also, these, like a lot of others we use, are biodegradable, I believe, which is how we prefer to keep it. As far as rigs, right, this is my Op4 vest here, and I've modified it quite a few times with Velcro, but I like to go switch to molly webbing. This is where I keep my cylinders with the Gen 2. My pouch there, which I'm not sure how well you can see that. You've probably seen it in the video quite a bit. But black, dirty as hell. You know, you can see it's been in the field quite a bit. As far as magazines go, I am really partial to the flash mag. You know, Gen 2 adapter for the M4 and all that crap. But I like this. Like, you can just pull a cord and bang, you're back in the game. I like that a lot. That, I believe, holds something like 380 BBs, 380. Otherwise, I'm using a high cap. You know, typical wine. Which you'll see me doing a lot. I'll just be walking and winding my mag. Get into the habit of it, so when you actually go to hold a real gun, you know, you're gonna be sitting there like trying to wind your mag, like, what the hell? Get in the habit of it. So that's that. One more thing. Another thing I like about this particular vest is this pouch here, you know. Really good for either carrying your radio or 12-gram CO2 cartridge, you know. So it's really good for that. Believe me, I jingle jangle going across the field. There's also interior pouches, which I've used a few times, store my phone or whatever, or a spare battery. Let's see if I got anything in it. No, I don't. Shocker. But that's that. You know, this doesn't really come in handy for me. If you when I'm running Gen 2 hater, it doesn't really fit. So tried it a few times, but it always falls out. So that's that. Now we're getting to accessory crap, right? Like, oh look, son of a bitch. Well, I've not used this yet. It will not fit on my N4, so, but I've got it, you know, just in case. Cheek pad, I took off my M4 that was there on stock, as well as the stock, the butt stock itself, the original. What I didn't like about it is it's flat, right? I like the AR that I have because it has a curvature that fits perfectly to my shoulder. I've got that, which I've not used at all either. The vertical foregrip, this one actually broke in the field. But it also, well, no, this one doesn't, but my other one, you can unscrew it and throw something in it. I usually keep face paint there just for shits and giggles. Good. My laser that I was using for a while, I've tried to diminish the weight I'm carrying on my M4, but I had that there for a while. You may have even seen it on Gen 2. It served as a good counterweight. Bipods, right? You remember early in videos I was using bipods. Well, this is them. This one in particular, I use quite a bit. It needs to be greased, but I used it quite often there for a while. My Alice belt, which I've yet to bring out in the field, but it may happen at some point. Oh, my leg drop, yeah, my Glock leg drop. It's supposed to be universal, but really it's best suited for a Glock. It's not really suitable for the Gen 2, so yeah, you gotta be aware of that if you get one. In my bag, which you've probably seen quite a bit, smart water on the side. I actually have my hydration pack running through it. Yeah, so my actual hydration pack is just my radio pouch when I need it, like I'm wearing a one piece or something. Radio pouch. I've got all kinds of crap in here that I take out on the field with me. Extra batteries, chargers, portable chargers from the phone, Allen wrenches, a multi-tool, spare gloves, extra GoPro pieces like chest mount, neck gaiters. I've even got power cord in here and flares and smokes and all kinds of crap. One thing I like about this bag is it's durable and packs a lot of crap, and the molly webbing. You know, and I've actually added a few accessory pouches to it. A chemical bag, which you'll probably see a few times, especially in the milsim. Probably can't see anything in it, but I usually carry BBs and extra crap, drinks, tents, whatever I need. A lot of GoPro stuff in here, which I'll get to in a minute. I've got a lot of accessories for GoPro. This whole case is nothing but GoPro stuff. I've got some stickers and extra CO2 here. Keep a lot of pouches, right? Probably a good chance you've seen this stuff before. This is my Schmog face mask, goggles, which if I'm not running goggles, I usually wear glasses. They're the proper ANSI rating. My gloves, which You can see they're dirty as fuck. They're dirty. Blood stains in there where I've been shot in the face before. And my hat. This is, I mean, I'll use some of these things, even if I'm not running the whole uniform, but usually goes with my ACU digital UPC outfit, or green team outfit if you want to go that way. Fun fact is I have used weight trainer gloves before, but anyhow, this is my ACU uniform. Elbow pads, knee pads, pants, you know, patches. It's got a lot of patches. Yeah, that's that. This uniform before, it's not really a uniform, it's kind of like, you know, dad's hunting camo, if you want to joke about it, but the pattern is kind of disruptive. It's kind of a tiger stripe, lizard type camo. Lizard, for people that don't know, is what French and Argentinians use, so it does remind me of that, and it's somewhat effective in the field. Only wore it, I think, one game, so yeah. One of my flight jumpsuits. I like to go fishing in this. I don't know, there's something about it reminds me of duck cutter camo, which if you're familiar with military camo history, you probably know what I'm talking about. But something about it that just reminds me of it, you know. But I love jumpsuits. I just crazy about them. You know, coveralls, anything like that, where it's just a solid one piece, makes it so much easier to get around the field. You're much more mobile. Speaking of that, I've used Lancer Tactical boots, steel toe, which, as you can imagine, are not fun to run in, but yeah, pretty good at protecting your foot. Jumpsuit was a big sensation at the last game. I actually had someone message me. They saw a picture of me in this on Facebook, and they messaged me and were like, "Hey, where'd you get that?" And I was like, "Oh, I got this like a year ago for Halloween at the Goodwill, my local Goodwill, right?" And told me about how he had went to a game in North Carolina for a particular event, big event, and he wore one very similar to this, very similar. A few patches were different. His had a 25th anniversary patch sewn into it, but he had his stolen. So I told him I'd get the word out about it, and hopefully it comes out. Because you know, he went to play down pilot and left an average civilian, which kind of blows. But yeah, his call sign Skinny Jeans, if I remember. Time to finally talk about the camera gear. This is my GoPro Hero 3 with the head mount I have for it. I have two head mounts. The other one is fixed to the Dragon Touch Pro right now, which is pretty good, but I like the GoPro better. There's something about the quality of it that comes out a little bit better, even though it's an older model. About everything you've seen I'm going to upgrade or change over. But this is what I've been using so far. There's some funny stuff from Battle of the Clinch where I went out in the polo. I'll try to get that on YouTube at some point. I've got to convert the files and whatnot, but that's me. Some of the other guys may choose to show what they've been using up to this point. Yeah, if you like this video, thought it was informative, good luck. Just, you know, like, share, subscribe, whatever you feel like doing. But